Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. You're so ugly and annoying. Why would anybody love you? Nobody would really miss you if you were gone. Sadly, these are just a few of the things that cyberbullies say to American adolescents. Throughout our lives, we have all been hurt by words that others have said, whether they be intentionally or not. Likewise, we have all hurt another by words that we have said. This past June, Dr. Larissa Hirsch of Kids Health defined cyberbullying for us. She defines it as sending harassing messages through a computer or your cell phone. Recently, one of my friends was approached for cyberbullying. It was freshman year and her roommate were not getting along. She wanted to put up a Christmas tree in their dorm room, and her roommate declined. My friend immediately then began to post a picture on Instagram of a Christmas tree and proceeded to call her roommate the Grinch. Her RA approached her and said that she was being cyberbullied. Immediately, my friend regretted her decision and apologized, but the damage was already done. My friend's eyes were opened to see just how cyberbullying can affect relationships. Despite our intentions, cyberbullying has many causes and effects. There are many factors that can drive a student to become a cyberbully. These factors include, but are not limited to, aggression, along with low self-esteem, and unawareness of how cyberbullying can affect the peer. Our parents have always told us that anyone who tears someone else down does not feel good about themselves inside. Children who are bullies and adolescents often continue to do so into their adult lives. Qing-Sai Wang, Yin Yeo Chang, and Ling Ming Chen's article published in 2013 called The Multiple Perspectives on Target and Causes of School Bullying, published in the Educational Psychology in Practice, states that students initiate the act of bullying for various reasons, which include establishing social status, obtaining material rewards, having fun, emotional release, obtaining a sense of security in the schools, and conforming to group norms and group pressure, and for revenge. Through my research, however, I have realized that most students do not bully out of meanness, but because they are unaware. In February of 2007, a bully prevention organization called the National Crime Prevention Council said that 81% of students bully because they think it is funny. Cyberbullying also produces many psychological effects on adolescents, and that can carry into adult life. Though cyberbullying is not as established as other forms of bullying, it still has serious consequences, such as suicide thoughts. Susan Dickerson Mays, Raman Bahija, Susan Calhoun, Asan Saeed, Fazia Maher, and Rahid Siddiqui published an article in 2014 in the Journal of Crisis Intervention and Suicide Prevention. In this article, they stated, the most concerning potential consequence of bullying is suicide, which is the third leading cause of death in 10 to 19-year-old adolescents. Students may also begin to feel anxiety and loneliness when going to public places such as school. This may cause a student to begin to skip school and avoid friends and friend groups. Of January this year, Lindsay Jenkins and Michelle Kilpatrick Demarais published a new volume in their book, Psychology in the Schools. In this volume, the women say that peer victimization is a concern because researchers have found that victimized youth are more likely to have increased levels of depression, loneliness, and anxiety. Likewise, they also have decreased levels of self-concept and often have poor academic results because of this. Victims of cyberbullying often experience higher rates of suicidal thoughts, loneliness, along with social awareness and a decrease in school participation. Nonetheless, there are many causes of becoming a cyberbully, and many effects of being a cyberbully's victim. For one, cyberbullies often are aggressive and do not have very well self-esteem. Secondly, and perhaps the most common, they are not aware of how they are hurting their peers. They do not understand the effects of their words. Victims are also having psychological problems in dealing with suicide, for one. Secondly, they also deal with social anxiety and decreased school participation. If this is something that can be stopped, then why have we not stopped it? We all know the feeling of not fitting in, and it is not a good one. It is our job to make ourselves and our loved ones more aware of cyberbullying. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can really hurt me.